Hi everyone. The trail I want to show you today, it's really interesting for some reasons. One, because it's a 23, 24 hour old trail in very strong wind conditions, which made it very challenging for Benito. Well, I thought it would be challenging. It ended up not being that challenging, really. It's like starting an urban intersection, a couple of intersections more, and we transition to the more rural area with grass and it's interesting the end because there was a little surprise for me that I didn't expect. So the trail is an old trail. The trail layer laid it the day before and was picked up by a car and taken away. So he, at the moment of doing the trail, he went back with his own car, Ernest, to the place and then laid a short trail that I didn't know. I thought he would be in the car or behind the car, but that was the little surprise. And it's interesting to see how Benito handled the situation. This is one of the reasons why I want to show it to you. So, as I told you, it was very windy, and in this case, I want to show you the whole arrival to the starting point and then the scent inventory, etc. Because some people ask if we do always the scent inventory. Yes, we do it always, especially in a situation like this. It's an old trail, it's very windy, so I really have to give the opportunity to Benito to check the whole area to try to find the trail, okay? As I told you before, I thought it would be more challenging than it was at the end. You will see, because he was really motivated, and that's exactly what we want: highly motivated dogs that are passionate about what they do. You will hear the wind. I didn't add any music or anything because I really wanted you to understand the situation, the wind situation. Of course, being in an environment like this, urban, with cars moving around, this is also moving the sand constantly. So this adds to the challenge of the situation. But it's a real case situation, which we normally train. So this is not really a big deal. The challenge for me in this case was the strong winds and to see how my dog would react or would work with this. Of course, Benito being a hound, I have to give him in the scent inventory the possibility to really sniff the whole area, because not only he needs to find the trail in these difficult conditions, but he also likes to gossip a lot. So I have to give him the opportunity to pee, to sniff, to be a dog as well, okay? As you can see, when I'm doing the inventory in an intersection, I don't do a circle in the middle of the intersection. I go one street to the other, so the dog has really the chance to sniff everything and to find the trail in one of the streets, okay? If I just do a short circle in the middle of the intersection where the wind moves more and the cars drive past, etc., it's going to be more challenging to find a trail, a clear trail, okay? So bear this in mind when your trail starts in an intersection. Don't just make an inventory circle in the intersection, but go a little bit inside of every street, which is what I'm doing here now. So I didn't know which street, with sidewalk. I knew the direction, but didn't know which sidewalk Ernest went. But I decided to choose this one, and I went like a couple of meters past the intersection to start. Okay, I was starting my Mantrailing app, but at the end it turned out it was a disaster. I don't know if it was because of the wind, but the GPS signal, but the end picture of the app was not really correct. So here I'm harnessing the dog. And there we go. Without any doubt, without any influence possible ever, he just went like a rocket. So sure of himself he was. And I was really, really amazed because with these wind conditions, I didn't expect that. Here you see that this next intersection has a wide open area on the hand side. No problem for him. He just was like flying in the trail and barking and howling like he does. Those who have seen him trailing, they know what I talk about. And here comes another intersection. The trail goes to the right. Sure enough, no doubt, no negative, no second negative, no hesitations, nothing. I was really, really surprised. And the interesting thing here is there's a man with a little dog here. He doesn't care about that either. Now we go to the open area. We have changed the surface, as you can see. this is not a problem for him. We always work with this kind of components, so this is not a problem. The car is on the left, as you can see. Now here, exactly, you will see a lovely half moon. He will be going towards the car, and then then came the surprise, because I didn't expect that he was not in the car. First I thought, okay, he's not behind the car, he may be inside, but he was not. So as you can see, the sun is here, it's maybe not giving us the possibility to see clearly. So he goes from one side of the car to the other, and he starts to be like a little bit confused. And I was starting to be a little bit confused as well, because he was not in the car. And I said, okay, let's see what happens here. You see how he sniffs the whole car? We had another dog, Quendi, inside of the trunk, because we wanted to work with her a little bit as well after that. So he checks that, he goes further down, gives me a clear negative. He seems a little bit confused. He's like searching for the trail. Remember, it's really windy. He goes back again there, a second negative. Say, okay, we have to go back. If the trail doesn't go further, we have to go back. And sure enough, now he picks up the trail, the freshest trail now, and goes to find Ernest that was there, and I didn't see him because he was laying on the ground. So I was really happy with Benito. He worked really hard, but so full of confidence and of motivation that I was really happy. Of course, we ended up doing an intensity trail, as it has to be, especially after such challenging conditions. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And just remember, you don't need to make long trails to work really interesting challenges, interesting components with your dog, to learn to read to him or her, and to give more experiences to your dog, okay? Just trails like this, 3 intersections, which is already challenging, old trail, and the wind. This is okay for a very experienced dog like Benito, but when you want to work with a younger or less experienced dog, make it easier, choose one component, and have fun with your dog. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Molt bé, super!